Jamie Palinetti once said, "Limitations live only in our minds, but if we use our imaginations, our possibilities become endless." Hello everyone and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take this look right here and we are going to transform it into you can take a daytime makeup look and make it into night appropriate as well without taking your entire look off. Sometimes it might take a little extra work, a little extra imagination to do so, but it is possible. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to take a daytime appropriate look and turn it into a night look. I've got the lip off, well, as off as I'm going to worry about. I do have my mirror here in front of me. Now, the first thing I'm going to start with here, I'm going to take my contour palette that we used to get the cheeks already for this, and I am using my, well, if I can find it here, I'm going to take a little brush that looks like this. It's an oval shaped brush, and I'm going to dip this into that contour shade of the Rimmel palette. I get it on the side of it here. And I do that on both sides, because it just makes it a lot easier and a little faster, is why I like doing that. And I will turn to the side here, so that you can see what I'm doing. And all I did with my hair, by the way, is just put it up in a half ponytail, so it might look a little crazier than normal. But I'm going to take it, and if you take your finger and feel, like right there where the top of your ear is, you can feel it gets hollow right there on your actual face. Go in front of the ear, you can feel that it's pretty hollow there. And that's where you want to start with your contouring. And if you were to draw a line to the corner of your mouth, that's the direction it goes. Now, I don't go all the way to the corner because it gives me a beard look. If you want to do that, more power to you, but it don't go for me. And then I go near where the corner of my eye, just past the corner of my eye where that would be. So that's one side. Then I flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Now this is a more natural contour. I mean, if you wanted a deep, dark contour, there are other products out there that will give you a more harsh contour. But I like a more natural look contour. Now I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to dip into it at the top of it. And we're going to go near the hairline. Now, like near where the temples are, I just kind of tap it in. And then I use it and kind of go back and forth in fast motions along the hairline. Down on the temples, just a tiny bit, But like I said, this is more natural contour. And then I'm going to take this same brush and kind of buff out that contour that I did on the cheekbone area. Now brush it, I'm doing little circular motions, brushing it up to where it's somewhat on the actual cheekbone as well. But really buff it out. So that right there is the main thing. And then you can take the stuff again and go on your jawline if you want to. I'm going to show you what it looks like to real lightly do my jawline. Like right there. I mean, it makes my jaw more prominent, which I don't really care for, but and then I take it up like in front of the ears too, right around the perimeter of my face, basically. And then I can take the side of it, like I did with the cheekbones, get it right there on the very edge, and go right down the nose. Do the same thing on the other side. Right down the nose. This is just the right size brush to really contour my nose, I feel. Okay, Now I am going to go ahead and add a little bit more blush just because, you know, some people like a more bold blush. Whoops. And I knocked my brow product off, but that's okay because I don't need to touch that right now. Whoops. Wrong palette. But I'm a little disorganized at the moment. But I'm going to go back into that blush using my small tapered brush and really just put that on, and that helps to blend that contour into the blush. So, it's a real pretty blush anyway. So, then I've got a little fan brush here. Looks like this right here. Looks like a little fan. And I'm going to go into the highlight color. Real good. Get it all over the brush. Side to side. You know. I'm not very good at doing a highlight using a fan brush. But, you know. I mean, it's more precise in some situations. So. But. And I do like right there tops of the cheekbones. And then I'm going to go down the nose, and then do like a little fan shape at the top of the forehead as well. Then I'm going to get some on my pinky here. Go right here, like where the lip bows. Go right there. Then I'm going to get a little bit more on my brush here. Go right there on the chin. Yeah. Bring out that double chin a little bit. But, yeah. Put a little bit more highlight on here. Now, you can mist it with a setting spray if you want to. But, you know, I'm not doing that just because sometimes a highlight, I like a more subtle highlight sometimes. Now, other people, they might want a bang in your face highlight. And that's okay. It's your choice, what you like. Makeup is an art. Do what you feel comfortable with and what you want to do. Don't let anybody else tell you you can't. Because you can. You know. Now I'm going to go back in with the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette. This is what I use to get what eye look I already have. And I accidentally knocked it off my desk and nicked the deepest shade in this. And that's, you know, the joys of soft shadows, right? But, we're going to be more precise with what we're doing here. So I'm using smaller brushes than some other people might. But, whatever brush you're comfortable with, you can use it. Now this here is like a fluffier crease type brush. It's more tapered at where the base of the bristles are. And then it kind of fans out a little bit. I mean, it's not real tightly packed in there. And we're going to start with the color like it's a reddish brown color right here. We're going to start with that. I'm going to go into that. Tap off the excess, and I'm putting it on the tip of the bristles. Here. And I'm going to put this in the crease. We're going to blow it out a little bit. Not much. We're not going as hog wild as we did in the daytime look. And I'm not taking it all the way into the inner corner either. But we are blowing it out just a little bit. You know, we started putting it on the outer corner whenever I did this day look. But we're just moving on from that outer corner now. We're putting it in the crease and just kind of doing small buffing motions. I'd say over 3/4 of the crease. It's a real warm color, which is going to look great with the cool outer V that we're going to do. Then I'm going to take the color right below it that we used earlier to kind of help define the crease. Right here. I'm going to use that and go on the outer V and crease area, like more focused. It's going to be more windshield wiper motion. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to tap it in the outer V, then do windshield wiper motions into the crease. Tap it all in that outer V. Completely cover it this time, that outer V. Then do little back and forth windshield wiper motions, wedging it into the actual crease. Okay. Doing the other eye now. Like I said, wedge it right in. I mean, you can really put some pressure and feel your brush going into the eye socket, basically. That's where your crease is. Okay. I know I say, okay, 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 a lot, but, you know, hey. Whatever, right? Alright, now I am going to take the brush that we originally used for that color during the day look. It's a small, I guess some people would actually call this a lip brush. It's fairly small, you know. And I'm going to take that and go into the deepest brown shade, the one I actually nicked in this palette, right there. These are very soft shadows, you know, and focus that more on the tip. And they are very powdery, but they are so good. And we're going to put this right in that outer V area. Now, just to give it a little pop here in a moment, we're going to take like a burgundy color also and mix with this. Or actually, we're going to mix, yeah. We're going to put burgundy down here too in the actual outer V. Actually, no, this is looking pretty good, actually. Whoops. I'm doing the other eye now. And I'm not even pulling this in the actual crease. I'm focusing it on the outer V more. I'm not taking it like halfway in like we did with the day look. So focusing it on the lash line, then right up into the crease, just like a quarter of the way in. Right on that lash line. Both a quarter of the way in. And you can build up the color. It's easier to build it up than take it away. So I highly recommend that. I'm going to take the angled brush. Now this is great for doing liner and stuff like that. But we're going to go into that same brown color that we were just using and use that brush. Get it on the tip of it. You're hearing my dogs play in the background. And we're focusing this on like the inner third, or outer third, rather, not inner third, outer third of the bottom lash line. I'm still getting used to doing falsies, so unfortunately I won't be using those in this video, but, you know, if you are comfortable wearing falsies, by all means, go for it. You know. Okay, now I'm wiping off that brush a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go into that shade we used as a transition this time, that second shade down, and I'm going to pick some of that up with this. the same brush, and we're going to focus that on the more inner, the central part of the below the lash line. The way you know if you're hitting your bottom lash line is you can actually feel your bottom lashes moving as you do it. Like you can tell, you know, whether you're hitting the right area or going too low. So that right there is what that looks like. Now then, I'm going to take the shade that we're going to put more of on the lid here in a moment. It's this shade right here. It's the third one down on the left-hand side. It's like a real pale gold color to me. And I'm putting that on this same brush. And we're going to focus that more on the inner corner. Just helps to brighten up the eye look a little bit. All the looks you can make doing makeup, right? Okay. Now then, I'm going to take my brush I said I was going to use for blending and kind of just blend things together here on that top area. Alright. Well, we'll just take one of these flat type brushes here. And we're going to go into that same color that I just put on the inner corner. And we're going to put that on the lid. But, here's the clincher. I'm going to take a setting spray. You can use any setting spray you want to. Really. And mist the setting spray on that brush. Really getting it good and damp. You can even use a primer spray if you wanted to, but, you know, either way, just dampen your brush and see what a difference that makes in the pigment on this brush. So, and we're going to focus it more on the inner third of the lid, inner third to inner half, basically. And on that inner corner. I want to add a little bit more depth as well to this look. So I'm going to go back in with the fluffier brush that we were using for the crease, or for the, yeah, to do the crease. And I'm going to go back in with that third shade down on the right, which is right opposite what we just used. I'm going to use that and go more in the crease area. An outer V. Here. Tap it. See, that's a real pretty color if you get it just right. I kind of like that, I think, better than that brown look. So. Tap it. I mean, there's still some definition there because I'm not really taking away from all the brown we did, but. Alright, and I'm bringing it in a little more, I guess, than what I had it, so. Now you can take that goldy color and build it up as much as you want to, or as little as you want to, or even put any other color in there. But I'm going to take the color right above that goldy color, which is a matte color, and we're going to go right under the brow bone. Or right under the brow, rather, not brow bone. But right under the brow with it. One of my baby girls is coming in here to see me. Come here, Daisy. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. You want to say hi? But that right there is the eye look. Now, typically I will add different things. Now, I thought I would go ahead. I'm still fairly new with certain aspects of makeup, but I'm going to take the Rimmel ScandalEyes pencil in black here. We're going to take that and we're going to do a light lining of the upper lash line. Keeping it as close as I can to my actual lashes. And normally, it's a lot easier to do this if you don't already have mascara on. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my brush and kind of smudging it out just a little bit. Whoop. Yeah. If you're worried about getting your liner just right, taking a brush and smudging it out does work. So, that's what I just did on that eye. So I'll do the same thing here. Kind of adds a smoky element to it too, so. And if you add some extra shadow to that brush, you can even really set that liner in place. What I'm using is the brush that we used for the outer V area. The detail work, basically. That's what I'm using to smudge this out with. Okay. That right there is the eye look. Now, I am going to add a little bit more mascara just because I don't know about y'all, but if it's a date night, I want some big, bold lashes. You know, and since I don't really do falsies that well, why not go ahead and curl them lashes and throw on some, pile on the mascara, right? So I do pump, 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 pump. Gave my dog some treats over there before I started, and that's what you're hearing them play and eat and all that good stuff. But I pumped my eyelash curler to curl my lashes. Now this is the Covergirl Peacock mascara. I'll show it to you here in just a moment that I'm using. I believe this is the waterproof version. Now, I'm also thinking about testing out some products that aren't necessarily drugstore price range, like higher end stuff that you can get like from say subscription boxes and whatnot. Would y'all like to see me test out stuff like that even though it's not drugstore? Let me know in the comments down below whether you do want to see that. But this right here, it's a real pretty tube. Real pretty. The Peacock Flare Mascara by Covergirl. And to me, it does make a difference on my lashes. So, now then, what I am going to do, I'm going to take my Day to Night lipstick here. My e.l.f. And I'm going to use the darker side, because that is what we're going for, right? A nighttime look. And I'm going to focus this dark side. Yeah, I'm going to the dark side. Focus this more on the outer thirds, I guess, of the lip. Might help to have my mirror handy, huh? But focus it more on the outer thirds of my lip. And mainly leaving the inner third not completely bare. I'll like line it with this stuff too, but you know, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Go on the corners. Now this is easier if you use a brush, but me, I'm really bad about using brushes. I feel like I can get more precise application out of a tube. So, I'm mainly leaving the center part of the lip free of color.
And I'm going to take the very tip of this and kind of outline. Just went around the outer edges of the center as well. So, yeah, that's it. Not really. I could just picture someone saying, oh, she didn't put anything on the middle. You know, yes, I'm going to right now. I'm taking the lighter side of that. I'm going to put it right in the center.
Rub my lips together really good. Now then, just to give it that little extra oomph, I'm going to take my AOA Studio Diamond Shine Lip Gloss. And I'm going to put some on the back of my hand here, because it's just that, it's easier to do it that way. But that's what it looks like, the Diamond Shine. And I go dip my finger in it. And then I'm going to put that right in the center. On both the top and bottom. Just kind of adds a little bit extra life to my lips. That right there is the finished look. And I've used quite a few products here today. You know, didn't take too long to do this nighttime look, but I'm just showing you that you can go from daytime to nighttime fairly easy if you just want to take a few minutes to do it. Now, it did take me longer because I did try to explain as I was going. So, what did you think of the look? Do you like this kind of look? You know, what is your go-to date night look? Leave me in the comments down below what some of your favorite products are. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. And please, subscribe so that you can see all the upcoming videos that are coming up. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. You can also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook at BlindBeauty83, and on Twitter I'm BlindBeautyJen. Check the box below for more information, top videos, and my links. Have a great day.